The camera's done it again. I don't know why it started doing this, you know. The camera decides that it doesn't work unless I unplug it and replug it and then reactivate it. It used to just work before. Then of course I have to reset the focus. Fire looks good. There we go. Hey Stephen, how's it going, man? Been a while. You know what, I'm gonna grab me drink. Excuse me. Yeah, been better, mate. Had a rough couple of weeks. In some good news, my mum has sold a house and is managing to get out of the shithole that is Eason. But she's got a lot to do still, a lot of packing to go. And of course me and Lou are helping as much as we can. Come on, stop knocking it. My mum's very kindly gave us some of her furniture though, so her dining room table and chairs. So I went and got rid of ours today and picked that one up. She's also giving us her sofa and sitting room chair because there's no space in the caravan for them. So she said Lucy can have the chair, and then of course we've got the sofa. That meant of course that we needed to go and get a new sitting room and stair carpet, which was our sitting room is big, like really big. Chest, and I'm waiting to get it tested as well as things. Oh man, that's not good, but the fact that you're going to get tested and everything, that's good, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, buddy. I've had a massive clear out of models I sold a shit ton of stuff. Like a shit ton of unbuilt stuff. Me and Lucy worked it out. I think I had like 1,050 unpainted models. Jay, thank you very much.
Hey Harry, hope you're good.
I'm not so bad, mate. Not so bad. Been better, but definitely been worse. So, what I've been painting is stuff that was either very easy to paint or that was already half done. Because I'm trying to put a video together of like defeating the pile of shame. And basically selling as much as I can that I'm realistically never going to need, but then also painting stuff that is like literally easy. So of course these Mortek Guard are very easy. I've got 10 skeletons in front of me which are essentially done, and I've been working on some orcs for Lou as well, so they're nearly done. Just a little bit of green, red, white and silver dry brush, I think. Maybe it's a little bit of brown. And then just paint the teeth and eyes. I've been watching a lot of people play Metroid Dread over the last, well, since Friday really. And it looks such an amazing game, and I'm really hyped about it. I just don't think I can justify 50 quid for an essentially a 2D platformer, especially when I paid 15 quid for 4 Castlevania games in the Castlevania Advance collection. We've actually spent very little. Thank you very much for that horse, Jay. Really appreciate it, man. Like, I've spent so little on the hobby the last couple of weeks. Like, I did buy the Krillboy bows when they came out. You bought a War Song Revenant, don't even play Sylvaneth, just want the model. We've got one of them over there. I forgot about him actually. I need to paint him for Lou. That would be a nice model to just enjoy painting, I think. I definitely need to get around to doing that. It's a very nice model. But other than that, I picked up the new Marvel stuff. I've got that down here. That came like 2 weeks ago, and I just haven't even built. I've had very little hobby drive, and obviously I've been, I wouldn't say helping my man pack, but like I've been sorting a lot of stuff with her, in the sense of address changes, like updating a driving license. Lucy sorted that for her actually. Writing a list of stuff that she needs to change. I helped my dad move some wardrobes and drawers and stuff last week. Obviously swapping the tables around. And then just like everything going on at home, trying to get stuff sorted out. And then we moved office at work as well, so I was building desks all last Monday. Just being exhausted and uninterested most nights when I'm getting in. So what about hobby from you guys? What have all of you guys been up to? We've been playing any video games? I'm struggling to decide on my next army, waiting on future codexes to see what GW are going to do with stuff like Guard, Genestealer Cult, etc. Don't want to go with a competitive build, just something to have regular games with. Well, if you kind of go halfway in between Guard and Genestealer Cult, like, you've still got a usable army for both codexes then, and just buy a couple of things from each army. So essentially you're doubling up, because like, I play Guard with me Genestealer Cult. I've got like 4 Leman Russ and 3 Basilisk. I've really kind of wanted to do more like video game streams recently as well, but again, that's something that I've like really struggled to focus on. Like, I'll play for like 20 minutes and then I'm like, bored. But I feel like I don't want like a stupid long game to play, but one that I could complete in like 2 nights, I think. Diablo 2. Yeah, I heard that got re-released. It's not really my cup of tea though. I've got the part of the last dungeon with Darksiders to do and then the last boss. But I tried to play it yesterday and I was just like, I can't even remember like what I was doing. I've then got Darksiders 2 that I want to play through. And then I know 3 is available on Switch now, so... Uh, 5 more to go. I'm hoping to stream for a couple of hours today so that I can get these 30 skeletons here finished, these 10 orcs that are in front of me finished, and I've got 10, they're actually Chaos Hounds, but I'm just going to paint them as dire wolves for Lou so that she's got something else in her death army. I should probably paint a Marvel character or 2 as well. Like, I really need to plod on with them. Like, realistically, I need to paint like 1 character a week at least. I did do Lizard, but I can't remember when I did him because I did him off stream. I've done Moon Knight, Blade, Carnage, Mysterio. There's Mysterio. Blade. You bought a body pillow. Nice. There's Carnage. And there's Moon Knight. Very easy to paint him. And then Lizard I need a base for, but there's Lizard. I need to paint this with art coat so it's all glossy. Getting ready for a tournament at the end of the month. Nothing major, just a local event. Should be good, but even without seeing any list yet, I know some of the players that are going will go all out cheese. Yeah, this is why I don't play competitive 40k. It's just, I don't enjoy it. Also, I really don't like they're just plain silver spears on this, so I think I'm going to airbrush some amethyst purple over the edges of them. And I think we might be graced with Lucy's presence a little bit later. She started painting Thanos and some of the Black Order up for Marvel. Do 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 do. Okie doke. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Like, I do really fancy trying to become a little bit of a video game streamer at the minute, because I'm just so... I am very worn out with the hobby, and like, it's frustrating because I want to do it. I do enjoy it, but just having the motivation at the minute is really hard. I actually told GW that I didn't want to review rules anymore. Because I was just so mentally drained and I couldn't keep up, and I'm basically one guy recording in his spare room with his phone. And I just said, look, I don't really want to review rules and codexes and stuff anymore. Like, I want to enjoy the hobby again and paint stuff that I want to paint, and I'll do competitive when I have to, but it's just about who's got the best codex at the moment. The amount of net lists that appear is a bit crazy. Where I've got a narrative campaign starting my local college, well, that should be good. Right, let's see if my airbrush is going to play nice. I need some screen wash actually. Just grab some screen wash and I'll be back. Tournaments aren't for me. Not interested. I can respect people who go to them. I get that people enjoy them. Just not for me. I kind of really want to do like a full Mario playthrough, like of all the Mario games I've got on my Switch. Like Mario 1, 2, 3, Lost Levels, World, World 2, 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, Odyssey, and then New Super Mario Brothers. But like, that's a lot of play time. Maybe it's not for the earlier games. Like, you could do a couple of them in a day, easy. Yay! For spilling screen wash all over. Like, I wish narrative play was easier, because Crusade is just so incredibly complex, man. So, I'm actually going to do a couple of colours, I think, with the airbrush at the minute. I'm going to do some of the purple on the spear tips and stuff of them. I've got some stalkers next to us, which need some silver highlights. And I'm going to use a dark grey on the dire wolves. But yeah, could potentially finish 50 models tonight. And then none of them, well, more, like 53. And I've got another 10 skeletons that are like 2/3 done next to us. It's got loads of crap in it. Oh, it's not even plugged in. Oh. Oh, there's not much left in that. Yeah, that doesn't work. Pretty sure I've got a load of AdMech models that are kind of like half done as well. Doo-doo. Nearly done with these already, man. Just the plain silver is just too dull. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't want to do the blades purple. Wow, that's a lot still in there. So, in that case, need some silver air to do these guys' blades. I forgot to get their bases out actually. Everyone's dead quiet tonight, man. Check it out, look how much we're getting done. Right, there we go. That's enough airbrushing for the minute. I need 3 40mm bases. 50mm bases even. Do 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 do. So I'm not even going to dry brush these, I'm literally putting the wash on top of the wraps. And that's it. Hey Daniel. We are going to attempt to get a fuck ton of models finished tonight. Whoa, Warp Spider, how's it going? Thank you very much for that sub, man. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hope you are well. We are technically we're in the middle of, and it's going to take us like a month to do this video really, but it's about getting rid of my pile of shame. And we sorted all of the unpainted models out, sold quite a lot of them, still have quite a few to sell, but we're working on finishing easy models as well, or stuff that's already half painted. So for example, M3 Stalkers, Lucy had pretty much done them, barring the silver highlight. They're just done on the blades. Mortec Guard, super easy. It's like 4 colours. Silver, Amethyst, Volupus Pink or Magus Purple, a brown Agrax and Rakath Flesh, and that's pretty much it for the whole model. Oh, I missed that one. I've got the 10 skellies there. Now, because we sprayed them white originally, it means I'm going to have to put a splodge of black on the bases just to cover it over. Because otherwise, when I base them, like, it's not going to look very nice when you can see that through, do you know what I mean? Also, he's missing his arm, and it's there in front of us. I just snapped off and I forgot to glue it back on when I was painting. So it's unpainted, but it's only like a 30-second paint job. Put a bit more black on that. So how's Daniel? What's Daniel up to? More Death Guard? I've got a whole list of models as well that, like, I need to work out which ones are going to be super easy to paint. But I'm also trying to paint orcs for Lucy during October. But as far as the direwolves go, I think I'm probably going to be able to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colours and do the whole lot of them. So I think I could do that quite quickly if I'm honest. Get the better ones out first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's only 15. Shitty ones. 5, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Doing okay, just got home from visiting your father, cleaning around his house, and like I said last time, I'm doing Necrons, converted to Dark Mechanicum. Nice. Oh, I wonder what goes on pre-order this, or what they're going to announce tonight for pre-order next week. I wonder if it's going to be the Stormcast stuff, because, like, the Stormcast book's been out, like, 5 weeks now, I think. I'm wondering if it's going to be that. Warhammer community. Any predictions from anyone else? come on. So once these are glued on, we'll baste them all in a bit. But that'll be over 30 models done. So over the next couple of weekends, I'm gonna have to repaint the sitting room and the staircase, because we'll be getting a new stair carpet and sitting room carpet in, I want to say 3 weeks tomorrow, or is it 4? It'll be 4 weeks. But yeah, I think I'm going to try a very quick sort of power airbrush of the direwolves. I have to do Warlord Purple as like the fleshy colour for them. I think I'll use Warlord Purple as the fleshy colour, right? Black toned down with some grey as like the highlight of the fur and stuff. Oh, it's 59, which means it's time to start hitting the refresh button. Refresh. Next week. Underworld's Harrow Deep. Okay, that's fine. Nothing of interest. Move along. They're cool, like, but whatever. Oh. Another 40k thing. Another Crusade book. No thanks. Tyranid dice. Book 3 paperback. Book 7 paperback. A new Grass Tufts. Nah. If I was massively bothered about 40k, I'd be like, oh, the supplement, but honestly, I'm fed up with them. The crap. It's DLC, and they shouldn't be charging for it. Oh, are you coming up? If you want to paint, your jar of water is in the bathroom. I filled it and couldn't carry it back in with us. You alright?
Yep. Beard's done.
Thank you. Oh, right. Lucy, I've got 30 skeletons finished, barring their base.
Woohoo!
And
I'll
that.
bring the child.
What's that?
Here we go.
Hello, baby. Hello.
No.
I think Thanos is there next year. And I did the other 3 stalkers. Well, you've done nearly all of them. I just finished the blades off for you.
Yeah. Oh, can I possibly use them bushes again, or are you using them?
Watch out, Roxy. Move your bum. There you go. Daniel says hello.
Hello, Daniel. How are you doing?
There you go. Just all the brushes are in there now.
Did you empty my makeup thing?
No. Forgot about that. All of my brushes and all of them new set is in there. Daniel says he's doing okay, and how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Painting for the first time in like another 4 weeks.
It hasn't been 4 weeks since I've done Thanos, has it?
Oh, it's been a couple. Maybe it's not 4, but
Yeah, we've just been plodding along. Can't ban ourselves from rebuilding any more Lego because we'll have to move it all soon for the new carpet.
yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm gonna have to clear the table and basically bring the Lego up and put it on the table.
I wouldn't care, it was only a couple of weeks ago I cleaned all the dust and that off it. So I've been doing a lot of jigsaws instead.
Oh, you just jamming all yours in?
Yep.
Fair enough. Can I have... Is there a black or a dark grey next to that white air paint?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Gunmetal.
Oh.
Black.
Hmm. Is there a there's no cold grey, is there?
Bristler or
I'll have to have dead white.
white.
Can I have Warlord purple, please? Next one. No. Yeah. No. Oh. No, it should be like a really hot pink. I mustn't have any. I mustn't have any. It's between squid pink and alien purple usually. It's about that colour. You know the pink that you do your Sylvaneth with?
Yeah.
It's that. No, that's the metallic. I mustn't have any.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, that sucks. I wanted some. Right, so let's zoom out a little. Could I have a single glove, please? Thank you.
So,
Yes. Thank you.
yeah.
I just haven't got the grey that I thought I had, but I'll mix it, it'll be alright. Oh, I have it there, look. Cold grey. stripes of black. So yes, these are Chaos Hounds, but they're going to be direwolves, Lucy.
Yeah. Riding on the Satan. So, Thomas's chair. Very grey,
Oh,
very lightweight and silver.
the chair itself lifts off. Do you want to do the whole lot, like? Okay. So next week's pre-order is the new Underworld season game. It's another expansion book for Tyranids this time. Some Tyranids dice and something else.
So is that another book to players Ignite?
Yes. And like, I'm not even gonna buy it. Like, cause I told them not to send me rules anymore. Like, I'm not even gonna buy it. Oh, that was it. It was another Crusade book. So you know, remember them little A5 books that they gave us? Yeah. So I'm like, don't really care for that. Honestly, the relief I feel at not having to be bothered about doing shit like that are really frustrating as a gamer. And I'm not trying to upsell it or anything. It's so much of a relief. Tyranids and Imperial Guard, and the dice are Ordo Xenos. Alright, fair enough. So just a little brush over the back of there. That would help if I turn my compressor on, wouldn't
A little bit.
it?
How's everyone's Sunday been?
We had a pretty eventful day taking the dog out.
She was up with me from 5 o'clock, and while she snoozed, like, she wakes up every time you move, so she didn't really sleep after that. And then we had her out from 9 o'clock, and we didn't get back till almost 1. And I swear the way she fell asleep on the settee was just so...
On her back, front paw in the air, teeth gritted by her hat. Well, in case you dip your brush in your cork.
Yeah, it was right next to her. You pass me a group. I don't need the darkest, but the next darkest.
Are you going to paint it on mega heavy dry brush like?
Yeah.
Mega heavy dry brush?
Yes.
Okay. That one's got loads of grey on that. the main problem with the small Crusade boot is they don't have the core Crusade rules. Instead have the core 40k rules and no extra traits to get like the Necron one had. The only add missions to use. Battle traits have been in the big campaign book to make you need to yeah. And that's the one of the annoyances with Crusade. You can't just play it.
How's the October going?
I've nearly done 10 models.
Thanks.
Your kill rig's got a lot of base colours on it. But I haven't really painted this week at all, have I?
No.
Yeah, I was supposed to be trying to paint like a lot of orcs, but then like other stuff is easy and nice and
No, you still haven't ordered
What?
any more bush sword.
no. The Instar one. Well, if there were skeleton orcs, could have worked. I know, right? Unfortunately, I picked Storm Boys to paint because, and Lucy will vouch for this, they're horrible.
Yeah.
But she only ever did 10. She didn't get another 10 done, and realistically a squad of 10 does nothing. So I was like, well, right, I'm going to make it so she's got a squad of, well, 19, because we've got like 4 or 5 more, but they weren't primed.
And this other grey knight still.
Well, that hasn't come out as nice, and like, despite me mixing it and everything, that pot of it just isn't very nice.
Oh.
So I think that, and then maybe just go over it with Stormhost. Once I saw a long time back a whole orc vampire range. Wow.
That would be cool.
I haven't heard this song in forever. You won't know where it's from. It's from Scrap Brain Zone of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. she twitching like mad?
Mhm. I thought she was wanting to go out earlier. I was like, oh, have you regained you? And then she just lay down and went,
Doodaloo. You okay? Should have just asked us to get it. So the idea here is to just do enough around the mouths and the ribs and stuff. Well, you should have said. You give us 5 seconds, I'd have put this down and grabbed it for you.
You've got to sort it all.
Any what?
Sort it all. Sort it all.
Just bits there in front of you, and I've got the Masters one here.
Oh, so this is a new bush, so I don't want to block it. You. One of his friends creating his own server for GTA 5.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Might say he need a go. Going into something in the own really quickly. Now, wait.
For what?
Everything's well.
What about doing a bit of Black Dwarf maybe?
Yeah. I need to go and stretch after hurting.
Okay. Oh, come on.
I just realised
What?
that poster's the same as my jigsaw.
Is it exactly the same?
No, the up until
Most of it is, because Hulk's in the middle,
up
Falcon.
until there,
Yeah,
the Earth is there.
Ego.
So War Machine is
Pretty
That's
sure
the art, except-
Nova's there as well.
yeah, except there's no clouds. Like they're further down,
Yeah.
and Mordok's there.
Huh? then of course Roxy has to follow Lucy because she can't go a moment without being near her. Come on. You're nearly done. Don't block on us. So I'm just doing all like the fleshy and mouth and bloody bits here. So that I can literally just put a purple wash over it, or a red wash, right? And then paint the horns. And then maybe just a dry brush over the top of the really raised fur. Forgot to record a little bit of this actually. just had to get that out of the way. Oh. Ah, crap, there we go. Oh, nice, done. Best let the compressor cool down now as well. Right, toilet time for me. What, just in the garden or? Can you manage? Well, let me do it instead.
I'll sit where you sit.
Yeah, okay. Right, guys, you're going to have Lucy for 10 minutes. Do you know what you want to paint or?
You should be tired by now.
I'll just grab my phone in case you need us. I've got to take the dog for a W. I'll be pillar in that chair, right, so you don't hurt yourself. How are we then? Come on. Come on then.
Right then. So yes, you have me for 5 minutes. Need some bushes. Hello. Where's all the dry bushes? Hello, Chaos. Oh, I need the gold. Right. Yes, almost done. I touch up loads of his blue. I can't remember which colours I used. Oh, though. Doesn't help that the bush is wrecked. Right, I'm just going to get this thingy up because I don't know what order the stones go in. Go. So, right, where's he put the pebbles? Green is in the centre. Now I think I need the smallest brush on earth. this is him back. Sasha loves her walks, but she burns so much energy so quickly, you only go short. Right, let's see what else is on him. Evie's back, so I'm gonna move.
See, she's in there.
Hey,
She went hypo at the cat.
you see the kitty cat?
Like, not necessarily barking, but jumping and pulling and went hypo at the cat. She definitely don't like cats. I'm back.
I lost you a few viewers.
Don't worry about it. Because I don't stream as much now, I tend not to have as many viewers as I used to. And I don't exactly stream on certain days anymore, I just do it when I feel up to it. Oh, what's all these colours out?
The gemstones.
Oh, okay. I presume we've done it. Oops. Do you not want to use a black on that or a different colour to give it a tint rather than Agrax? You might have to wipe that off and then repaint it silver though. Like if you want to give it a purple tinge, if you use the Druky Violet wash, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just in 40k we tend to wash everything with Agrax stone.
Yeah.
It's up to you, you know, you can do that if you want. It's warm in there, yeah. Yeah. Where's what?
The big bush I was using. Big dry bush coming back.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, can I have
The next grade. Oh. Right, what was I doing with these? Right. There we go. So the only other thing I want to do with these, Lou, is use a little bit of Druky Violet wash, right? And some Rakarth flesh.
Yeah.
and then I'm going to consider them done. What?
Did I give you the lead belcher back?
Nope. There it is. Next one.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you paint the stones the right ones as well?
Yeah.
Yes. Epic. And I've even got your bases for these ready to go. So as soon as I've actually painted these, I can base 40 models. And then realistically, your orcs shouldn't take long, they just need some highlights.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It'll be 43 models because I've got 3 of the stalkers here as well for your Bone Reapers. There we go. Right, rock our flesh for bone. No. One step ahead, I need Druky Violet. Barely any left. We're going to the tub though.
Is it in the drawers?
No, it's right there. Actually, I don't know whether a little Druky Violet should be okay. And then if you dry brush it maybe with the, you know, Stormhole Silver, that might work. Brush isn't big enough. There we go. Actually, I'll do a couple of them Druky Violet, right, and then I want to do a couple of them Carabao Crimson. Three more Necron Warriors to build and convert before you add cables to them, but you're tired to do them at the moment, so I'm going to do other stuff. I look forward to seeing these pictures, Daniel. An 80s remix of Alejandro. Why is that in the middle of my video game music? It's now this one's going to need a really bloody good shake. There's a lighter one than this as well, so if you do a reasonable dry brush with this one. But then even after that I'll have white, obviously. There you go. Brushes in with the side that I had me Winsor and Newtons in, and I don't know where my size 2 is.
Yeah.
Well, I've got 3 size 1s here, and I'm guessing 2 of them must be yours. No, one of them's yours because one of them's my really old one. So let them dry.
I don't think this is a base coat. It's like water.
Is it? All the new paints have been shit. I wonder if they changed the mixture, because if you look at the label, I know the labels are all
Different.
that's where it was. So they totally changed the labels, and I bet you that you can see what you can get out of that, but that's pretty shot. So it's back to highlighting orcs. I think my size 2 is about shot, you know. Keeps splitting.
What blues did I use? Because I need to do some touch-up on Thanos' suit.
I think you did Cantor and then probably Calidor Sky as the highlight.
That's a dark one I need. So I need to just touch up a couple of the...
You alright? It's starting to drop.
I think he's done.
Just he's thrown to finish.
Okay.
Look. Have you done his base bit as well?
Oh no, just the modelling is done.
Nice. You missed the red stone though, on his thumb.
Oh.
Are you sure? So, yeah, you haven't done them the same way, Lou.
Uh-huh.
You haven't. They're completely different colours.
Yellow.
Yellow should be in the middle of his hand.
Zoom in. Other side, other picture. Purple, blue.
Oh, they're completely different on that picture. That's wrong. Nah. Red one goes on his thumb then, I guess, instead of the time stone.
Pass me it, please.
Because the yellow one goes on the back, because that's the last one he gets off vision, isn't it? I wonder why they've painted it like that. There, look, that one's right. Yellow in the centre, orange, red, blue, purple and green on the thumb. Arseholes. There, see that one? That one's right. Whatever. tired, Roxy? It was a big sigh. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do 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 do.
Do you know where Obsidian College is still in here? Yeah. Right. Can't remember what colour I was going to highlight with skin.
I think it was that one because that's the same as the base. Because you did that and then washed it with something, didn't you? Surprised me mum hasn't ended up phoning tonight.
Mm-hmm. It's still early.
True. I think she, did you say she had a wedding dress in at like 4 o'clock and then she was doing something else at 5?
Yes, I can't remember what one.
Right, before you do the silver, I'm gonna steal it.
Oh, a while ago, 'cause I've just put the wash on.
Yeah. Hey Simon, how's it going, man? Hope you're well. Lucy is with us tonight.
Hello.
We're doing all sorts. Look, we've got like 30 skeletons ready to base. We've got these guys which just need some bone and then they're ready to base. And then these just need some dry brushing and stuff. I think this is the first time I've properly painted since like well over a week ago. Angel or Baby, thank you very much for that raid, man. How on earth are you doing? Wow! And Forks are coming straight in with a raid as well. Thank you very, very much for those raids. I hope both of your streams were fantastic. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for the follow, Laughing Goblin Studio. So if those of you who don't know, my name is Harry. I run The Dark Artisan over on YouTube with my beautiful wife, who's just off camera here.
Hello.
Lucy. And whilst we mainly did battle reports, we're sort of moving more into hobby stuff. So we play Age of Sigmar, we play Warhammer 40,000, and only this year we started with Marvel Crisis Protocol. and the models for that are fantastic. Lucy is currently painting up Thanos
And Black Dwarf.
and Black Dwarf, whilst I'm working on a whole horde of orcs and skeletons. So all of those skeletons just need basing.
You're painting mine and I'm painting yours.
I know. Guys, thank you very much for all of those follows. Really appreciate that, man. So, what were you guys working on? I'm sorry, I can't see my notifications now because I've had that many. But thank you very much for the raid, guys. I hope you've had a fantastic stream. But yeah, I haven't really streamed much in the last week or two. But I had a right hankering for some hobby. So that is what we're doing tonight. We're trying to get around about 50 miniatures finished. Around about that. But we shall see how we get on, because the orcs need the most work. Now, the thing with what I'm doing is I'm currently in the process of recording a video for YouTube about dealing with your hobby pile of shame and basically how to deal with it. So I am actually working on some of the easiest models to paint in that pile. That means, of course, they don't necessarily have to be the best painted. For example, the Mortek Guard, very, very simple. But I did 20 of them like that pretty quickly.
You've done us another 20.
Yeah, there's 20 Mortek Guard,
Oh, wow.
all with spears, because you don't have any with spears. 10 skeletons to go with your General Death Army. I finished your 3 Stalkers.
I know you did them, I just thought you only did 10 guards.
No, I built the other 10 and then painted all 20. We're doing these are Chaos Hounds, but they're going to be Dire Wolves for Lucy's Death Army. And then, of course, we're working on like 10 Orcs at the same time as well. So, around about 53 miniatures going to get finished. So, the unpainted pile originally started at about 1,050 miniatures, right? And how many did I sell? I need to have a look at the document, actually. These all look great. Well, thank you very much. Very quick jobs, though. Just base colours, quick wash.
Yeah, you can tell it's in my theme.
It's orcs. Like, if something's not quite in order, it doesn't make that much difference, does it? I'm just waiting for this document to open now. But yeah, I think I sold around about 200 models. That I was never going to get round to painting. So it was good to get rid of them. And then, of course, I looked in the list of models to paint and went, right, what's the easiest or what's half done? And basically went for the skeletons because they were the easiest. I do have some half done AdMech though, Lou. So I need to get them done. Pile of potential. It is a very good pile of potential, but I think the big thing that changed for us was getting into Marvel, because it's like you can paint 5 miniatures and like you're good to go. It's not like you have to paint like 40 orcs and then you just like clean them off the table after 1 round of shooting. Like with Marvel, if you paint somebody and you use them in a game, you're gonna get to use them. So I think like that was a big draw for us, is like really enjoying painting character models. And then of course when you paint them, you get to use, like, unless something really bad goes wrong in the game, you're gonna get to use them, aren't you?
Yep.
And even then the games are so much quicker.
And simpler.
You're in the middle of painting your first army, so the struggle is real. Exactly.
What army?
Like if you're painting Tyranids or Orcs or Guards or even Necrons, where you're painting like a lot of models, like even Marines, you've got to paint a lot of Marines to get an army going.
Eldar.
You can get away with Eldar because there's a lot of big, good stuff. But, like, I still feel it. But that was the big thing for us, was like, I'm tired of painting 20, 30, 40 models, and it's just like, and then you're just pulling them all off the table as soon as they're ready, done. You're having a beast snagger army. Well, that's not too bad. Like, you know, points wise, you still got probably less models than a lot of other orc armies, but if you're still painting 30 beast snagger boys, that's still 30 orc boys, which is a long slog. It's a very long slog. Ew, Marines. Got back into 40k and decided orc beast snaggers, feeling the pain, but such a good range. I really don't like their kill rig. I just think it looks way too goofy. What do you think of it, Lou?
I have no idea what one you're talking about.
The truck that's being pulled by the giant squig with like loads of guns on top of it.
I won't mind it. As a model.
Yeah, I guess. It just feels a little bit goofy to me. Yeah, you've got 30 snagger boys, yeah. I actually custom built Lucy a kill rig out
Awesome.
of a 3D printed truck, and then I used one of the GW containers to go on the back of it, and then basically just used bits and some 3D printed parts, and basically built like an actual truck with like a trailer, so it was an actual kill rig. Can I have Memphis and Red back, please? Ta. No, it's playing copyrighted music. What's this about? I'm all for Ed Sheeran, but please not in the middle of my video game music.
Thought you were allowed copyrighted on Twitch.
I'm on YouTube as well. I'm being naughty. In fact, you know what? Nobody's watching on YouTube.